the sun keeps shining through my window. Yeah, yeah. No, right now, they ain't giving no light, and the moon neither. The moon neither, no, right now. At least not on this side of the map. Midwest, Miss West, with the what? That's why they say Midwest, the Earth. They say the Earth. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no sunshine, no moon. You know, it's written too. It's written. The sun and the moon shall not give their light. And I say, man, Father, be speaking. He be speaking, but people don't be listening. He be speaking, but people don't be listening. I say, I don't serve no judge. I serve a living Father. A living Father. And I repeat myself because, woe was me. Woe was me. He said, whoa, buddy, slow down. You're acting like a clown. You're gonna run into that wall. You're gonna get hit by a car. You know, so you have to be aware, wise as yeah, man, harmless as yeah, no, you try to be, you try to be, but I say, person who roll up on me, I'm sitting in my car, well, I guess now it's illegal. Well, my SUV, uh, it's illegal. Right? Sometimes I guess it depends on the overseer. It depends on the overseer passing by. Hey, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing in that car right there? Enjoying it, a little bit anyway. I paid for it. I would be rolling it, but my funds ain't right. My funds ain't right. So I can't be driving it like that, buddy. So it's like, I bought this thing, man. Why I buy it? I can't even drive it. The gas price is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got nothing but lint in my pocket, man. Can I borrow a few dollars? Since you didn't roll up on me, you got gas to travel around. Let me hold something, partner. Hey, I got a gas tank. At least, a gas can. Hey, take it. Go to any gas station. Give me some unleaded. Fill it up, brother, brother. He said, man, I ain't roll up on you for that. I ain't roll up on you for that. You DWB. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? DWB. You know what I mean. But I'm saying, I'm like, oh man, I ain't even driving, brother. You see that? You just rolled up on me. I'm just sitting here, man. Another thing, I'm doing something that you should be doing. Pray on and meditate on. It's written. It's written. I say, the Father be speaking. I'm praying and meditating, trying to without ceasing. Interruption. Interruption. You know, worried about nothing. This ain't yours. Why you want to buy it? Anyway, you're back to the SUV. Wait, you want to buy it? Is that, hey, listen, the service engine light on right now. So hey, listen, you got the right thing. Give me a little bit more than what I paid for it, though. You know what I mean? I put some money into it. So, you know, hey, Monopoly money, baby, we play, don't we? You know what I mean? That's all it is. Yeah, and forget it. Forget the thing. If it stop working, you know what I say? Follow will. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because if it break down wherever I'm at least, hopefully I'm close to home. We out in Roman, just saying. But I'm sure someone will give me a lift, catch an Uber. Hey, Uber, I need you. Uber, my SUV didn't had a heart attack. It's done for, you know. Did I get off track? You know what I mean? I'm just saying people be worried about the wrong things, you know what I mean? He said, this ain't your rest. You remember that? He said, this ain't your rest. And I hope not. Hey, hope not. He said, because has life been fulfilling? Has life been fulfilling completely? Completely? You know, um, you know, eh, did I lose years? Did I lose track of time? You know what I mean? Am I catching up? with time. I mean, finally, like, yeah, finally caught up with it, man. It's really real out here. Where did I go? Oh, yeah, I ain't got no gas, right? So I can, hey, I'm just sit down. And they say, you got some gas, man. Your car running right now. You know, I got a little bit, so I can't be a liar. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to be just, hey, listen, whatever. To each his own. To each his own. And if I'm going somewhere, why am I going? Am I going to share the word? Is the word going to be received? Or somebody else going to share the word? And I receive the word, you know what I mean? Some knowledge, wisdom, and some understanding. So we can get some understanding, I should say, get some knowledge, some wisdom, and get some understanding, of what, we've been studying and coming to realize, as a people, you're the people. You've been battered and bruised, black and blue, thrown in places. Yeah, you didn't create like, man, I had no part in this. Why I gotta go in there? You know what I mean? When I gotta, hey, listen, there's a lot of hard legs in there. There's a lot of hard legs. If you only put two women in there, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be, now what you trying to do, start some gladiator stuff, you know. And listen, that ain't for me. That just ain't for me. I'm cool. You have everything in the world. You can have whatever. If it came down to it, say someone steal your car, you can't press charges. You get in trouble because you got caught slipping. I got caught slipping. Someone stole my car, and I can't. If I call the people and say, "Hey, someone stole my car," they say, "Yeah, you're going to jail." You're not supposed to be slipping out here. You know that's in the law. You ain't supposed to be slipping. You got caught slipping, you're going to jail. And you don't put me in jail for my stuff getting stolen, you know. But, hey, I ain't just saying, people, they don't understand. They stole the land right up under our feet. And like a thief in the night. It was a lot of nights alone. It was alone. How you say that? It was a lot of nights ago. Many, thousands, millions, I don't know, lives ago. Who knows exactly? People change times, because I always like the math, 7, 14, 21, 28, where the rest of these days come from. People adding stuff like, you're going to throw me off track for the Sabbath, you know. And I say, like, man, that ain't cool. That ain't cool, brother. You throwing me off track on purpose. On purpose. Snares and traps for the people. Better watch out. You know what I mean? They be doing it to bears. Bears ain't doing nothing but roaming around in the forest where they belong, with their cubs trying to live life and be merry. I'm sure they didn't get the cubs alone, right? The mama bear walking around with just two cubs. They just appeared out of nowhere. No, somebody was getting freaky in a cave. You know what I mean? But, it'd be that type of thing. Uh, Adam name them, send them away, especially if you're wild, if you're wild, even if you're on two legs, if you're wild man, you know, with the Billy Club, and you want to be popping somebody upside the head, they talking about they got rid of the electric chair. No, it ain't. It's on the street, man. It's on the street. It evolved. You hold it in your hand now. Zap, zap, zap. Damn. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me. And they say, this was you said. I'm just saying, it is shocking. Shocking, And he's throwing gas now. You remember the gas chamber? And now he's throwing gas. All types of bombs like you a terrorist. They know you ain't got none adequate, but yeah, hey, chariots, crack the sky over, show them something, show up something, because people are starting like their daddy, and this ain't that. Your daddy done, daddy done. The head shall become the tail, and the tail shall become the head, You're rich and the poor, right? The rich and the poor man, Hey, I told you, I ain't got no gas. Yeah, whatever. My lord, yeah, how was you? Fill me up. You know what I mean? Shalom.